Hello everybody and welcome back to What Remains of Edith Finch. I am Solom, the gamer who's bad at games.
And I'm Bub.
Do you remember what happened last time? You want to tell the people at home? Because we had to take a couple weeks break because of it. The babby
They
died.
killed a kid.
You gotta talk.
I
Oh.
talked loud.
Okay.
They
But
can
yes,
hear
the
me.
babby died. And Dawn's mattress is missing. That's kind of slightly important for later. That I don't know if I'd want to live in a bedroom with two siblings and this is all that is your space is a locker.
I shared a tiny bedroom with my sister for quite some time. We also had 7 people
I
living
can't
in our
imagine
bedroom.
my mom ever writing poetry, and yet
I had to turn that up because it was a bit quiet for us. You guys probably heard it just fine. Anyways, yeah, I can't imagine her mom writing poetry, but this is about Gus. It's written on toilet paper or something by the looks of it.
a poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
It's like, I forgot we're supposed to talk.
Yeah,
My father made him come, of course,
thing's
but Gus
harder
stood far
to steer
apart,
than a frog.
just flew his kite and bottled up the
I
storm
forgot you
inside
have to
his
steer
heart.
these.
Yeah, just try to pay attention to the story while I'm focusing on steering because I watched all this already.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that I remember.
Fair.
There's just a casual wedding going on down here while he's flying his kite.
Is that a person up there?
That's the statue of Olaf.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
When the time
yeah.
for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Oh, well, that's not good. Oh. We're Gus.
Yes.
I'm sure they knew. I didn't. I know now.
The wind picked up,
Wait,
and
were we-
panicked
oh.
geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh, it's starting to rain.
I thought I had to
Yeah,
play.
that's the thing with outdoor weddings.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever been to one. There's letters down
Well, good job.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
It looked like a pretty good tent. I don't know what she's talking about.
Thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Good parenting. Oh, there it is. This is how we die.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Okay, so
He's dead, isn't he?
well, yeah, he died, but basically,
Well, yeah.
She never talked about it, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
yeah, he was just general fuck everybody attitude because he missed his mom. So he was out there
Yeah.
flying a kite during the wedding day. Everybody else went inside the tent except for him. He was still out flying a kite, and then the tent blew away and fucking killed him.
I saw that.
Yeah.
It happened right in front of me. I'm sassy.
Sometimes they're more symbolic than that. Sam doing his whole military everything thing.
Oh, duties.
You said duties.
No. Oh,
My
we're
mom
rough
moved up to the
priming.
loft after her brothers died.
I mean,
Fair.
At the time,
Yeah.
it was as far away as she could get.
is this how you go up to the loft, though? Because that's not practical for an old person. Could you imagine?
Well, I mean, she probably moved out of this area after she got old. Is a bibble. And Sanjay.
Sorry, our Dryer was making a weird
Religion
noise.
was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her.
She
lot
has a
after my
Bible
dad
right
died.
there.
Yeah, but she didn't talk about it. She
Oh.
probably just kept it to herself.
Oh.
Like,
That
they
happens?
usually don't.
Dawn
So,
and
yeah, basically
Sunday.
there's just, like, life plans all over the walls. Don't forget visa application, background check, and interview. College applications.
So it's just her future.
Well, yeah, but it's just like this is like everything planned. Wedding presents, like everything is planned, so she doesn't forget.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Calcutta.
Yes.
India.
Yes.
Home.
Not good at geography, but
Homeland.
oh hey, like they got a pull for down
The
reasons.
Of course, it's a
You
pole.
shouldn't ride that when you was pregnant. Where is out?
Yeah, that's true.
Where is out? in
That
this
way?
place?
No, we just went this way.
Mhm. She gonna climb again?
Yeah. We're doing it all over.
Well, I
Did we do
I don't
the
think we
store?
go. I don't think we go back the way that we came.
Did we finish?
I'm not sure. Let's just have another look up here. Make sure I didn't miss. Oh,
There it is.
although
My
it's
mom
neat that you
moved
can
to
ride
India
the
a week
pole, I
after
guess.
graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Great pull. Missing posters.
Yeah, those are for Milton. They haven't talked about him yet, but
Those are pretty good.
yeah, that's it.
She doesn't want to
When my
die.
dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Oh.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
So Lewis had tried to grow mint, thyme, sage, and basil. Milton just
And to
kind
see
of built
kids in the house
statues.
again.
Me too.
And he
Me
just
too.
built like statues.
Like the
And
houses.
then Edith actually looks like she actually managed to grow
Tomatoes.
some things. Good little fellow.
10 out of 10.
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Awesome. Great job.
Never stop learning.
Respect criticism, especially when
Ooh,
you're
times tables. I think I'm the
You
only
can't really
person
read
that's
those
excited.
can't really read those
It's
numbers.
fine. I was like, I'm the only one that's excited about that.
Lewis rules. I wonder which desk was his. Ad il
I read that super.
Makura visit.
But it didn't last.
Ad il.
No, we already did it.
They did a report on Odin.
I thought that said wrote old.
To Teach
old-
and to
old-
Learn by
I
Dawn
can't.
Finch.
Ignore me.
Scientific method. Observation, question, research, hypothesis, experiment, data, conclusion.
Yeah. Not wrong.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday.
It was not
when
windy.
Edie gave him a castle.
Oh, we're talking about
Impactful.
Milton.
Yes. Milton's. That's a
Milton's
game.
Miltons.
Milton's. It's a Game of Grumps reference.
Milton's Milton.
Oh, Milton! I see you've created many Miltons from your Milton molds.
Thank you for noticing. I have many Miltons on sale for $39 a piece.
Tell me something.
Yes.
My name is Milton, and I would like a Milton. Do you have Miltons?
Yes.
Miltons.
At the edge of my eye.
Oh no.
You like this guy.
Will I cry?
I don't think so. Because it's not really clear what happened to him. That's why he's missing, not dead.
It's open to observation.
Yes. And experimentation and all the other scientific method stuff.
Sure.
Although I like his bedroom.
I do not like his bed. It's
Well,
okay.
I would roll off of that, but you know.
I think
Anyone
Edie
would.
was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Fair.
That's a very thoughtful frog. Oh, look at the little fellow.
That.
The Pringles man.
You don't know. You're pregnant.
Don't touch my belly. I'm just fat.
They didn't know.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
You're like, no. That's making me dizzy.
Well, stop trying to follow the pages. Look at the far right of the pages.
No! It's not how it works.
So basically, he painted a door and went through it.
Good job.
That's the story.
He's in a different universe.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
I've decided.
He looks like his dado.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you go back down?
Yes.
Oh.
There's nothing else in the.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
But she didn't seal that one.
Yeah. Look, it's the door.
Yeah. But it looks just like that door. sort
Yeah.
of. So. It's like the paint leads kind of upstairs-ish, but.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Okay. Well, you
Make
just
sure I'm
left the
not missing
window right
anything.
open, didn't you? You're just gonna let that creature out, aren't you?
They didn't say creature.
Mom tried so hard.
More upstairs. We haven't even talked about Lewis yet. That's the next one that's gonna mess with you.
Oh,
Mom
was
definitely
that
blamed
something that you
Edie, but
no?
I think Lewis blamed himself.
I just want those letters to go away so I can get a screenshot. Go away, letters. Or bam! Screenshot. Okay, cool.
But you remember.
After he graduated,
Yeah.
he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Good job, canning.
She definitely wouldn't regret that decision. Oh, upstairs are dead.
Don't foreshadow.
You don't know it's foreshadowing. I might just be stupid. I
No.
might also be stupid. Shut up.
Can't say that.
Squeak!
Well, that was not happy. It's a thing.
He smoked
Lewis's room smelled
narcoleptics. That's not the right
very
one.
That's shisha.
Hallucinogenics.
No, that's
That's
shisha. Shisha.
hashish.
No, that's not what that. I can't say it because it's a lot of S's.
Shisha, hishisha by the seashore.
Mm. It's not weed.
Hashisha.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Huh.
Like he did in real life.
You don't know.
He's dead. Why else would we talk about him?
Well, and also he was the one that you were like, when they were talking about his funeral downstairs, and you're like, oh, did he die?
Yeah, so he's
But
obviously dead.
Literally episode 1.
Throwback Thursday.
Yeah, something like that.
Upside down ducks. Oh, it's psychologist.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an
It's
explanation.
like having a psychiatrist.
As I see it, the
yeah.
trouble began in January,
If only
shortly
I knew.
after we convinced your son to seek treatment
Sorry.
for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
And
His mind began to
as long as he doesn't like hurt himself while the machinery, can he reach it?
I don't.
wander.
Oh. I'm controlling the
I
dude,
asked him
man.
to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved,
I feel like
Bats.
sometimes can make me really sad, isn't it?
and toads.
I'm just over here multitasking. Ooh, target.
And things that have not names.
Oh.
He knew it was all in his head,
Well, yes.
but he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Oh.
But he found something more.
A
I worried
graphical
about him
update
then.
in his video game.
Daydreaming at the cannery,
He's gonna hurt himself, isn't he?
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee.
I'm just guessing at this point.
Methodical, tireless, focused.
So focused.
Like a
Not
whole
playing
new
video
Lewis.
games in my head at all.
So I let him go on.
I mean, I don't really focus at work.
I even encouraged him.
Yeah, but you don't play video games in your head.
You don't
It
know.
seemed very promising at first.
Just assuming what's in my head.
He told me he'd made a new friend.
His dog.
I get that.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Because we're
Built the city
imaginative
up
up in
slowly,
here.
brick by
Yeah.
brick.
Imagination.
Then he made musicians.
With like the whole stars and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I think I'm mistaking two
And songs for them to play.
Because I think it's like, did you know? Or the
No,
more.
the more you know is the rainbow across
He
the
talked
sky. The
about starting a
imagination is
band.
SpongeBob spreading his arms apart with sparkles.
Well, I only have
So you
one
mix-
arm, so imagination.
And he was always humming something.
No, you only have one arm, so imagine it.
Every day his
No, it's
imagination
the back
grew
half, so it's
stronger.
nation.
Gotcha.
I am a nation.
Yes, but anyways.
He no longer spoke at the cannery,
I miss so much.
Not really. He just basically
but
built
his
up
chopping
this
was as
city.
reliable as ever.
So you basically just went introvert.
Then one day it struck him.
Yes. He doesn't even talk at work anymore. He just plays the video game
At
in his
all the
head.
cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet,
What?
were all in his imagination,
Well, yeah.
so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor.
Is he
And he
mayor?
He did a Mario
This is
flagpole.
some.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering.
So you become
It
mayor
became
and
a game
leave?
for him.
Risk.
I just like how I'm
He'd conquer a
absent-mindedly
city, then immediately
cutting the
push
fish
on.
at the same time. I haven't skipped a beat on the fish at all.
New Louisville,
New Louisville.
St. Louis.
Conqueror.
He started drifting away from our reality.
Is this his descent into madness?
She mentioned that she was treating him for
Minneapolis.
substance abuse.
Until
So
one day
it's
he forgot to go
basically,
home
yeah,
from the cannery.
he's permafried himself.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Hi, mommy. But he doesn't even notice she's there, basically. He just sailing his mind boat. When really the only boat he should have been focused
In
on is the
Louisville, he
relationship.
heard rumors of a
Wait, prince or queen? Is he straight or gay?
Prince. Oh no, you're gonna have to go into queen.
Yeah, you didn't answer fast enough. Oh,
Handsome
and I missed
queen.
checking the fish because of you too. I skipped a beat at work. I'm not a model employee anymore.
I wanted to make just a beautiful love story.
It still is.
No.
It's just more traditional than you wanted.
the queen was on
Serpents
her
are
own
rainbows.
quest for
Correct.
Sinister serpents. Sinister serpents.
I heard you.
Okay.
sinister serpents.
Serpents.
She was into the tentacle porn.
Might be. Fish.
He followed the sound of her.
Silver heart. Oh, electric centaur!
You already said silver.
I
heart.
know, I regretted
Silver heart.
it.
You should have.
I know.
Paid attention to
Centaur
that.
is just more meat. Because it's brown.
Thank you for explaining your joke. Oh, I missed it.
I don't know why I'm hurt.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
No.
Even then, his
Good
logic
job.
remained sound.
Was upsetting.
Hey, we don't even see the blade anymore.
He knew the world
Oh.
was all in his imagination.
No more fishy for you.
Actually, suddenly lots of fish.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes,
But you
he'd
didn't.
become something greater than a king.
He became a queen.
That's not quite how that works.
Never known success in the
Yes.
world.
Queen.
was overwhelming.
Slay. Slay the fishes, queen.
And then it struck him.
See, it was
Real
bad when
Lewis
I
was
did
not the
it.
one
Yeah, I
taking
took it
sound,
farther.
Yeah.
That's what I
The
do.
one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Okay, so now you have to pay attention.
Like I wasn't. Are we getting married?
Yeah, but basically they just
My
mentioned that now
imagination is
this
as real
is
as my
Lewis,
body.
not the hand. The character is now Lewis, pretty much.
It's hard to argue with him.
Oh.
I go into technical.
You just like literally walked past our wife.
Did I?
Yeah. Okay, now I'm just biting my nail. I'm sorry.
Can I go back?
I think so.
Nope. Hopefully I didn't fuck up. I think there's only one way this can end, though.
I don't.
He began to forget the world we know.
There are a lot of fish bodies.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Lewis. Yeah.
Oh, so
okay.
I see. So I'm actually the king character right now.
Oh.
That's Lewis.
Oh.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Are we gonna kill him?
I still thought I could save him.
Well, I mean, he wasn't even cutting fish at that point.
Even after he said
That's
he was
true.
being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
He's being crowned king. Good
The
job
palace
being
would be
crowned
packed
king.
with his companions.
Yay.
I hardly notice I'm on a conveyor belt.
I could never tell.
Why do these guys make me uncomfortable?
Because they don't have faces and they're like
Including
mannequins.
the wise
Ah.
Calico who'd insisted on inviting him.
I like it's a calico. Moby.
Oh. Molly?
Oh, Molly. Right.
Sorry.
I thought it said Moby.
Yeah, it looked like it did for a second, and then it kept, like, yeah.
Where's my... Oh, there it is. I lost my mouse for a second. It wasn't moving.
Her queen's there now.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
Yep.
She's gonna kill us.
Not really.
Is she a
There was
fish?
only one thing left to do.
Is she a fish?
I swear to God that I don't believe in.
Bend down his head.
Yeah.
It's a guillotine. It's a fish guillotine.
Just has to bend down his head.
It's a guillotine.
The
Guillotine?
rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
How are you not more disturbed that the man just cleaved his head like so many fishes?
You know what? If I was to go crazy,
What a way to go. She draws,
Brother was really cool.
she just draws him without a head.
I mean, to be fair,
Or
like,
draws
that's
him as a
how
fish.
Queen Mary went.
Mary, Queen of Scots. Yeah.
Okay.
Wazd. Sorry.
Buzzed. What's you doing?
Take a hoot. Maybe you'll, you know, de-head yourself. Where am I supposed to go now? We have nobody else to investigate.
Oh.
Do we?
We jump off the edge.
Oh, hang on. I gotta make sure I didn't miss anything in here. Because usually there's a continuation. Like the door.
Exit. That says exit.
Yes. We exit out the exit.
Enter in the enter.
Yeah.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing.
I
She waited until the day before we
I
left.
can bet
to
it was a
tell
closed
Edie.
casket.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it
I
easier.
mean, that would be. Oh, I was gonna say something, but I'll tell you after.
I wish we'd.
No, I wanted it on recording.
No, this is something I can't put on
I
recording.
understand why we left.
I mean, you could maybe in a like little blurb after, but
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
oh. I mean, fair.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
Oof.
She's going up to her childhood bedroom.
Ooh.
But it had.
My mother destroyed my childhood bedroom
Huh.
because they were
All that's left now
redecorating.
was to tell you about that last night.
The
Oh,
last
wow.
night. The last melon.
Look at that pen. That's right, we're gonna write with that pen.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
The
Maybe.
whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
To all you backstabbing bitches.
Together,
Oh.
and all our final nights apart.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to
Ignored.
argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Oof.
Now they're gonna argue.
Yeah.
This episode might run a little long, guys, because we're gonna just finish it.
Yeah.
We're right.
the
We're
power
right
didn't
at
shut
the end.
off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or
Their
that Edie had a key
entrances.
to it.
Dun 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 dun
What?
dun. We're going in the secret library.
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
I don't
We'll
think
have
this
the nursing home send a van
stories-
for you in the morning. Okay.
rude. I don't think the stories are what killed your kids. I think half of it's like your overprotection at this point.
Yeah.
It's a bit of both, right?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you,
Alright.
but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
Sorry, I'm just very interested.
That night,
Yeah.
the tide
I knew you'd be into this game.
way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
I
God,
mean,
it
fair.
smelled awful. No,
It probably would smell
I've
really
seen
bad.
that house every day
I mean-
of my life.
If it was as low as she's saying, yes.
It's low enough we're gonna be able to walk
I
out to the old
never thought
house.
I'd go back
Yeah,
to
that's
it.
pretty.
When the fog rolled in,
Did you know the Titanic's gonna be disappearing pretty soon here?
Yeah. It's been slowly getting worn away.
It's really sad.
Oof.
There was actual people
got turned
thinking, why couldn't we
around.
just bring it up? Like it was
Yeah.
just that simple.
Yeah.
Random topic of
for
the
a
day.
while, I wondered.
I wondered.
Well, you can't see.
I started
Anything.
seeing things.
Oh,
The deer that killed Sam.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we don't know that. It's a deer.
I can't see. That's hurting my eyes.
Yeah.
Things I'd forgotten
I can't
ever existed.
see either for what it's worth. I'm just kind of like pressing W and moving forward.
Paused. Oh, we're
But
into.
when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Her family?
Or maybe I came back to them.
I just love this moment right here. Gotta unlatch the gate to go in.
Of course.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
Let us read.
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
No. We better know what
I never saw
happened.
Great Grandma Edie again.
Bye, Grandma.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Did we not get to know the end of that story?
After that, we moved around a lot.
Are you more bothered by that than by Lewis?
I'm so annoyed. Are you
We both
truly
tried to make the
telling
best of
me?
it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone.
That was sad.
The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you.
Which me.
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
This is a sad game.
This journal was supposed to be for you.
I'm also upset that we don't know the ending of that
Now I
story.
hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now...
Are you dead?
We're being
didn't
born
work out that
currently. We're going out the vagina hole.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be
Did she
amazed
die in
that
birth?
any of us
Yes.
ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
And we don't know what that story said. I'm
Nope.
so mad.
Yep.
Oh, she had a boy.
She must have if she got pregnant. Ha ha. Okay. Sorry, that's an old British joke. Anyway. Media will laugh at it. We're good.
Oh, I'm upset. Like, how dare you do a story in the middle of your game and just not even finish it? You're gonna get someone interested. Intrigued. Fascinated, even, some might say. And you're just gonna, like, nope. It's like you're gonna get them halfway there and then just nope. Walk out.
For your references at home, she's more upset right now than she was about Gregory last episode.
Like, how?
If you guys want to know what this like reaction is right now, look up denial porn. She was right there and then she was denied. Hi, Luna. Oh, gonna run away? Anyways, what'd you think of the game overall, other than it pissing you off?
It was good.
It was very pretty and it was very
Yeah,
interesting.
you know, like, yeah, it was good. Good graphics. Good, okay storyline. If they finished.
If they finished. Are you a little salty right now?
Yeah.
Are you a salty spittoon? Which story was your favorite in the game? Not the baby, obviously.
I like Blue's because he cut his head off.
Really?
Yeah.
I was excited for you to see that one. I thought you were gonna react so much harsher than you did for Gregory, but you're like, lol. He done did a Mary Queen of Scots on himself.
I mean, if I was to go out, I'd go out with a guillotine. I could say it perfectly there.
Yeah.
Like, how dramatic must you be? I'll wear a wig too.
So that your head gets flung off into the audience like hers was.
Oh yeah.
If you guys don't want to know what we're talking about, read up on your history books.
Yeah, I love Mary Queen of Scots.
Yeah.
But
I can never
also-
pronounce the name of that thing properly, so I'm gonna call it the Frenchy slashy slashy.
The guillotine.
Yeah. Some people call it a guillotine. Some people call it a guillotine.
I thought it was a guillotine.
I mean, there's two L's, but like.
Guillotine? That's definitely not a...
It's a guillotine.
It's like, even if they released an after credit of just a story, just say it. Like, just let me...
Just so you know. Hey, it's Walter's Peaches.
I don't care about Walter's Peaches.
Rude. His peaches were his whole life.
They're
and the train through the wall.
They're expired like my heart.
It's expired like your heart. At least Walter got to meet his friend the train in the end. He didn't miss it. It was right on time.
That train driver is probably horribly.
I mean,
What's the word I'm looking for? Traumatized?
Traumatized, yes. But
That's
realistically,
supposed to be
the train driver probably didn't even notice him until they got to where they were going and they had to scrape him off the front.
That's sad. Anyways, look at all those books.
Yeah, they're the playtesters.
Do you think they're finished at least?
The playtesters? I mean, they're definitely finished. The game's been released for a couple years. I think it came out 2019. Hey, Scarred for Life.
Just like me.
Whenever you see me naked.
No.
In loving memory of Lewis Finch. Did he die?
Yes, we all know. Okay.
The end, K-Town.
It tended from ended fish to end.
Yes, it changed from the Finches to the end. Good job. Now we can replay the story. Select Edith to play from the beginning.
No.
Okay. Or we could replay a single story. Okay.
Okay.
But we're not going to, because it's not going to make them tell you the story you missed.
No.
No matter how much you try.
Have
But anyways, thank you guys for watching.
a good day.
If you liked what you saw, make sure you go and pick up this game on Steam. It's worth a playthrough at least once.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.